Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video. I want to start straight ahead with a little garden update. Maybe you have seen in the last couple of videos that I've been trying myself out a little bit in the new skill of gardening. I've never done this before. This is all completely new to me, but we have now moved to a place where we have a garden available to us that we can use. So I really wanted to learn this new skill of gardening. I wouldn't say it has been really successful until now, but that's completely fine. I learned for the future years ahead of me. Back there you can see a raised garden bed and a little greenhouse that I built. And yeah, I'm gonna show you a little bit along what has been growing, what has not been growing, and yeah, just give you a little update. So back there you can see the salads that I planted. And what is interesting about the salads, I wanted to test this out. I pre-raised some salads inside using coconut pods and placing them into a little container that is that has a LED light on the top. So it is at a warm and in a warm place with much light. And I placed some seeds directly into the garden bed right here. And I have to say, in the end, now that really doesn't make a difference. They're all in the garden bed right now. The only difference is that the salads that I put into the garden bed directly, they took a little bit longer to start to grow. They just needed a little bit more time, but in the end they are pretty much the same. So for next year I'm not gonna bother pre-raising those salads anymore inside. I'm gonna put them directly into the garden bed. Here in the front I have some zucchini plants. Those are not very happy at the moment. I think I put them out too early. It was too cold at night. I think I will watch them for maybe one more week, and if they don't really get better soon, I will put a new seed in the soil and take these plants out. So yeah, that's okay. Back here, in here are some tomato plants. There are some tomato plants that are coming along quite nicely. Some well, they are not so happy. Yeah, but that's why I planted I think a total of 8 seeds, or 8 to 10 seeds. Now I have 4 here in pots, in separate pots, and probably 2 or 3 are coming along okay. So learning for next year is that I'm not going to leave them that long in a coconut pot. I'm going to take them out quicker when they reach a certain size, and then put them into normal soil, as tomatoes are very needy of a lot of nutrients, and those coconut pots have basically 0 nutrients. So that's a learning for next year as well. And here, if you come along, here we have the 2 beds that I put herbs in, back there and back there. We have some arugula, which is growing very nicely. I have to say the arugula started growing right away pretty much after I put it in. I made like 3 rows and so quite a lot of it, since I think it's delicious. But the other ones, I have some basil, parsley, mint, lavender, chamomile, and some strawberries. Those are still taking a little bit more time, but I think since the weather at the moment is really great, they should be coming along nicely as well in the next couple of weeks, I suppose. First harvest of the season, I was able to just take out 2 heads of salad. I'm going to replant a new set of seeds directly, so we have a couple of new ones in a couple of weeks. And yeah, this is grown without pesticides, no fertilizer, unless the nettle fertilizer, the organic fertilizer that I made by myself. It's made in organic compost, so This is as natural and healthy, I would say, as you can get, and I hope it tastes good as well. So that's what I'm gonna find out right now, and I'm very, very happy about this one. I'm currently on my way to my destination to film my first sit-down video. I have everything with me in my backpack, and I currently got distracted here by these like little ponds. These are not natural ponds, they are artificial, so they're man-made, but they're there to preserve the frog population. Actually, you can maybe hear them in the background. They make a lot of very funny noises, but they're very timid, so I tried to get some on film, but it was quite tricky to get some on tape. But that's yeah, I really like frogs. I think they're very very interesting, very well, very like quirky animals, and I like them a lot. And but I was never down here to actually get to see that, and I will definitely be back. That was a very fun experience. Also, a thing I thought I would share with you guys is a podcast that I recently listened to that I was super impressed by. The podcast itself, the show is called 10% Happier. It's on Spotify, and I listened to episode 585 with Alexander Draymond. He's the actor, the main actor in the series The Last Kingdom, which is my favorite series of all time. I just finished it last week. Very, very good. And the podcast didn't really focus on the series itself, which I really enjoyed. They talked about different well-being, mental health, mindfulness themes, meditation also, so very different themes than you would get in a usual, I would say, actor interview. And I thought that Alexander Draymond had very interesting points and offered very interesting perspectives, and shared his well, his thoughts on these topics and what he actually does. And it very resonated with me, and I thought maybe I'd share it with you guys as well. Maybe you're looking for a good podcast that is about an hour long. Yeah, if you want, you can check it out. I think it was very, very good. So unfortunately I had to reshoot the whole video the whole sit-down video that I did. I initially shot it outside, and I had a microphone attached to the camera, and the audio was so bad that I couldn't like fix it afterwards in like post-production, so I had to reshoot the whole video at home. Of course, not the nicest thing to do, but in the end I am like really happy with the video, how it turned out. I quite enjoyed it, and I will be making some more of this kind of videos in the future. If you haven't seen it, I will link it somewhere on the screen for you, so you can check it out. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the expert yet in like making videos, so I'm still learning a lot, and audio, as I have discovered, is a big blind spot or weakness for me, so it's definitely something that I have to improve. Yeah, but I thought I would like take the opportunity here to like chat about some different things that have been like going on recently. And yeah, like I have to say, like the last couple of weeks have been quite stressful and made me a little bit like tense inside, I would say. Like there have been like many like different kinds of things that happened like all together or like after each other. Not like really big things, but like things that are like collectively just made the last couple of weeks a little bit more stressful than usual. I'm usually a quite calm and like well, yeah, relaxed person, I would say, with a lot of energy, but still like very, very calm. And I felt a little bit off like the last 1 or 2 weeks. That is probably because of the things that like happened one after the other. It all began pretty much, I injured like a ligament of my knee a couple of weeks ago in jiu-jitsu training. I popped it during training and it was quite painful, and I still cannot train with that. That is something that is really that I really dislike, and yeah, because I am like forced to not train that sport. I do like strength training and stuff, but that's a different thing. So yeah, that is something. We also had some stuff around the house. We had ants inside a wall. As I mentioned maybe before, the house that we rent is not the newest house, and so the walls and stuff are sometimes not the best quality, or at least from nowadays standards. And apparently there's like a ant nest inside a wall, and someone from like I think pest control you call it, had to come by, like put poison everywhere, and now it's almost fine. But that's also something that, you know, you have to deal with. We're also like at the moment like planning a wedding, planning some trips during the summer, which is of course a nice thing, an exciting thing, but also well, you have to like work on it on your free time. Work has been pretty stressful in the last couple of weeks, so you know, just a whole combination of different things that have been not that easy, like combined. Like if it would have been just one thing, not a problem, but like one thing happening after the other. It is good now that I have the opportunity for the next couple of weeks to have a little bit more, you know, time to relax and time for myself. So I hope I will come, I will be refreshed and full of energy and calmer in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, but I mean that's completely normal that you sometimes like face a series of events that are challenging, I think, and usually they all like come like bundled up at the same time. So probably the next couple of weeks are going to be much more relaxed and better. Yeah, exactly. But for that, at the moment we have the best weather here. Like it is such amazing and beautiful weather. We have sunshine every day. We had a little bit of rain like 2 days ago, like a typical summer rain, 1 hour, and it completely yeah, like the skies opened up and everything was I didn't have to water the garden on that day. That was very nice, but otherwise we had amazing weather. Everything has been growing like crazy. We already harvested like I think almost 8 heads of salad, and they all were amazing. Like, and everything else has been like growing like crazy, which is really cool. So yeah, I mean, the summer is always very nice in Switzerland, so I'm looking forward to this one here as well. So maybe on that note I will end this video. I have some other video ideas lined up for the next couple of weeks. I just released my first YouTube Shorts video, wanted to try that out. I had some like extra footage lying around, and I tried to experiment with that format as well. Yeah, so with that being said, in that sense, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for staying here with me together and like following my journey. I always love interacting with you in the comments, and yeah, it always makes my day. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day, stay healthy, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.